That was pretty much the message. But the part that I don't get is, why was I so concerned about this first woman not going to this school anymore? I didn't even know what her degree was, but it was like she was just walking away from everything. She was walking away from her school. She was walking away from all her assets, and she was just gonna like go to another state or go somewhere else. And I couldn't figure it out, and I was like trying to figure out ways to keep her there, and I don't know why that was so important. And then the second part of the dream, I mean, I don't know who I was in my dream, but I was participating as this other woman, right? Or this person who was really angry, like physically volatilely angry at this stranger, this woman, very angry that she didn't want a reference letter from one of my my three relatives, my mom or my aunt, my two aunts. It was like three women, and the women didn't look like they did anything or knew anything. So when I started telling this woman about their credentials, she was shocked. Like, what? They work for the government? Like and it was almost like slightly shocking for me as I was saying it. Like, yeah, and I didn't even know all of their credentials. I only knew like the surface level references, but they were looking like at me like there were layers to what they did, but they were like, it was working for a government agency, it was working for the school system, it was working for like it was community positions, but they were positions that had power and authority, but in really strange ways. Not strange, but just like not in ways that you would think would be super, super important, but they were. It was like these women were pulling strings in social, like the people you go to for it's like social welfare basically for um, people who need help or who are in trouble or whatever. And the social service, like I can't remember exactly what it was. What's the word I'm looking for? um, Kind of like CPS or something, but for elderly and children and people getting out of prison and all that stuff. And yeah, it was strange. It was very strange.